What's up, everyone? Hope you're doing well. Season 5 of Call of Duty Warzone is here, and we're going to go over all the nerfs and buffs that happened today to each weapon. And then I'm going to give you a loadout for each weapon that did get a buff today, which is actually quite a ton, which is a good thing, including a lot of buffs to Modern Warfare 2 SMGs that are all pretty much fan favorites. So let's get into it. All right, Season 5 patch notes. Let's go. If you guys like this style of content and you want to get more loadouts and those kinds of things, make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that noti bell. Let's get into this. Season 5 patch notes. A lot of cool things, man. I'm pretty pumped for the buffs and nerfs coming this season. I'm very excited for the STG44. Hit that subscribe button because we will be doing a loadout video on this and in that new static HV SMG. New melee weapons and stuff come out in the mid-season update. So the spear and the bow. We're getting like a bow and probably explosive bow again. But yeah, so we're getting that, and we got 6 new aftermarket parts, but 4 this wide mouth barrel that just dropped for week 1 challenges, so be on the lookout for a video about that as well. We'll be testing that out for you, and we got a lot of aftermarket parts coming. Those will be fun, hopefully. But looks like we got MCW got another buff today. The SVA545 got a buff, and I don't understand this. It's already so good as it is, but it got another buff today, so there's that. Val 27 got a much needed major buff today, and we're going to be testing that out as well. The MTZ556 got a damage range buff today, which is going to be nice. I think that's going to be really solid, and look for that take over 100% the top spot when it comes to ARs. M4 got a buff. We'll be testing that buff out too. Pretty solid one too. 21 up from 17, near mid increase to 24 up from 21, and the damage max damage range to 30 up from 25. So pretty massive buff there. A lot of people are gonna be happy about this one. Bass B got a buff today, damage range buff here, which is nice. Tac V got a little bit of a modifier, leg modifier buff today, which is probably not anything significant, but still pretty solid. AMR9 got a much needed buff today. I don't know why they ever nerfed the AMR9. I don't think it was ever overpowered, but it was still very good. So we'll give you guys a loadout for that as well today. FJX Horus got a pretty massive nerf today. It was good, but I don't think it was ever like, it never surpassed the Superior 46 for me. So keep that in mind. But and it just got another nerf today, so that's going to drop down out of my top 5, I think, this time. So Superior 46 got a nerf, movement nerf, mostly movement nerf. So damage is still there. I think it stays in the top 5 options. I think it drops out of the top 3 though. I think we're seeing a striker meta, hopefully, but we'll see. You know, we'll test all those out this week and give you guys another top 10 loadout video on Friday. So make sure you guys like the video and subscribe for that. But WSP9 got a slight nerf, so nothing major there. I think the WSP9 is probably number 2. I think striker moves up to number 1 for me, then WSP9 goes down to number 2. But Miniback got a massive buff today, and this is going to be so much fun. Miniback is one of my favorite ones. The bullfrog, if you know it as the bullfrog, love this thing. PDSW got a slight buff today as well. Vel 46 got a buff. I think the Vel 46 was already competitive regardless. Yeah, top 10 competitive for sure when it comes to close range, so be on the lookout for that. It's definitely top 10 already because it's light up in there to the number 6 or number 7 spot, so very viable option maybe there. The ASNEV 9K got a pretty solid buff today as well, so that'll be interesting. Hopefully we get a meta shift. This will be really fun. Mix things up a bit besides the Holger 26 and the oh, speaking of that, the Holger, where are we going? Oh, we're moving down to that right now, actually. Bruin MK9 max damage range, we got a little bit of a buff with the max damage range for the Bruin. Holger 26 got a slight nerf. Lower torso modifier decreased to 1, down from 1.1. Nothing crazy, so it'll still be in the long range meta for sure, but I think it drops out of the number 1 spot. Pull me at max damage range increased to 34 up from 27. Pretty solid buff there. Upper and lower arm modifiers increased to 1.1 up from 1. I think Pull Me At jumps back in here, and Pull Me At is really good. I still think it's very solid anyway, so there's that. Tac Eradicator got a pretty significant buff today when it comes to damage range. It was already really good, but I think it was missing these damage range options here, so I think we're gonna get Tac Eradicator meta again. Tac Evolver got a slight buff to the leg modifier, so that one was already really solid with long range anyway too. So shotguns, Reclaimer 18 got a slight semi-auto buff today. That increases the fire rate to 200 up from 182. The KV broadside, the Jack Jawbreaker conversion kit decreased vertical recoil by 20%, so a slight vertical recoil buff there. We'll give you guys a loadout for this one too. Then Core 45 and the Sledgehammer both got a pretty solid nerf today. Sledgehammer apparently was really good when it came to movement speed, so there's that. Those are all the nerfs and buffs today, so let's give you guys these loadouts. All right, so first up, we're gonna have the Tac Eradicator, which I think is gonna be a very solid long range meta option. We're gonna give you the AMR9 with it, which did get a slight buff today. We got the Zimmer compensated muzzle, the Conquer 70 long barrel, the Bruin heavy support grip underbarrel, the high velocity ammo, or we're actually going to go high grain here. We're going to go high grain rounds here, not the high velo. You can use either one. They're very solid options, either one. But and then the TAC Verde core stock. Next, we're going to have that AMR9 with the Zimmern 35 muzzle, the AMR9 Regal Pro barrel, the XRK Edge hand stop underbarrel, the NIDAR model sight, along with the 50 round mag. Next up, we're going to have the BAL 27, which got a pretty massive buff today. I'm going to give the Car 98 class to you guys with this because it's a very solid sniper support option, I think, in my opinion. And then the Car 98 is going to be still probably your number one long range option. There was no nerfs or buffs to that today, so which is nice. BAL 27, we're going with the Cassis brake muzzle, the Noct Kill long barrel, the Bruin heavy support grip underbarrel, 60 round mag, along with the Jack glassless optic. And for that Car 98, we're rocking the Sonic Suppressor L muzzle, the Precision long barrel here, the high grain rounds, the SPX 80 scope. That's just the one I like. Use whatever scope makes you comfortable. And I'm rocking the no stock. Or if you don't want to run no stock, run the Recon Sling, I believe. So either one of those is just fine. Next up, we got the VEL 46 paired with the newly buffed again and MCW and the newly buffed VEL 46. For the VEL 46, I'm rocking the Zimmern compensated muzzle, the Lock DX 203mm barrel, XRK Edge hand stop underbarrel, 50 round mag, and the VEL A collapsed stock. Then for that MCW, we're rocking the VT7 Spiritfire suppressor, the MCW Cyclone long barrel, the 60 round drum, the RB Claw PSL grip, which helps a ton with recoil control also, and the Jack glassless optic. Then next up, we got that Vaznev 9K paired with the M4. The Vaznev 9K, we're rocking the Zimmern compensated muzzle, the XRK Edge hand stop underbarrel, the 45 round mag. I like the NIDAR model sight with this. You can use no sight, maybe put a laser or a barrel on it. Completely up to you. I like the NIDAR on it, but and then we're rocking the Ultrazet stock here. And for that M4, we're rocking the Cassis brake muzzle with the high tower barrel, the Bruin heavy support grip underbarrel, the 60 round mag, and the Jack glassless optic. Next up, we have the MTZ 556. I got the Cassis brake muzzle, the MTZ Drifter heavy long barrel, the Bruin heavy support grip underbarrel, the 50 round drum, and the EXF close quarters assault stock. Next up, we have the SVA 545. Put this in single tap mode for sure. And then we're pairing this with the mini back. For that SVA, we're rocking the Sonic Suppressor muzzle, the STV Precision barrel, the high grain rounds, the Corio Eagle's Eye 2.5 times scope, along with the 60 round mag. Then for that mini back, which I'm so excited to run, which is the Zimmern 35 muzzle, the Back 9 barrel, the Razorhawk laser light, the VLK stockless mod, which is just no stock, and then Demo X2 grip. This is a lot of fun to run. I hope you guys enjoy that one. Next up, we have the Bruin paired with the PDSW, which has just got a buff as well. The Bruin, we're rocking the Cassis brake muzzle, the Horizon V2 barrel, the Bruin's heavy support grip underbarrel, 60 round mag, along with the Jack glassless optic. Now, if you're running big map, maybe take off this mag, run that 100 round mag, and put on some high velo ammo or a stock that will really reduce that recoil, maybe, or something like that. But completely up to you there. For that PDSW, we're rocking the Zimmern compensated muzzle, the Chimera laser light, the CQB stock, the Stip 40 grip, and the GR33 light rail, which really helps that movement speed by quite a bit. Next, we have the TAC Evolver, and I've got the Reclaimer 18 with this. Not a big fan of shotguns myself, but I know a lot of you guys maybe are, so we'll give you a loadout for that. But the TAC Evolver, man, the Cassis brake muzzle, Eviction heavy barrel, the Hound 9G grip, the Rampart heavy stock, along with the Jack glassless optic. It's just an absolute beast of a weapon. Then the Reclaimer 18, we're rocking the laser light laser again, the Bruin Bastion angled grip, 12 gauge slug rounds, Haste XV grip tape, and no stock. Really fast, gonna hit hard up close. I think not gonna be crazy overpowered though. It's gonna probably be 2 shot, maybe 3 shot, but nothing crazy there. I'm not saying that it's meta. I'm just giving you guys a loadout for it because it did receive a slight buff today. Next with the pull mute, Cassis brake muzzle. I think the Jack Annihilator long barrel, you have to attach that Jack Annihilator bullpup kit with this. The Bruin heavy support grip underbarrel, and the Corio Eagle Side 2.5 times scope. That Bass B did get a buff today. I'm going to give you guys a loadout for that. The Zima 35 muzzle, the Bruin Venom long barrel, the Bruin heavy support grip underbarrel, 45 round mag, and the Jack Glasses optic. Again, I'm not saying this is meta or anything like that, but it's very good. I know a lot of people still enjoy using the Bass B, so use it, have some fun with it. And then that TAC V got a buff using the Cassis Brake L muzzle, Precision 6 barrel, Chimera Rhine vertical grip here, the 50 round drum, and the Jack Glassless optic. Along with that KV broadside with the conversion kit, the KV battle rifle is what I like to call it, Cassis Brake L muzzle, the Bruin pivot vertical grip, the NIDAR model 2023 sight, and the ExoTac stock. Now again, this is not meta. I'm not saying that it's meta or anything like that, but man, it's just a lot of these are gonna be really fun to use, really fun to try out again, especially when it comes to the Modern Warfare 2 SMGs. Thank you guys again for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that noti bell. And if you like this season, comment down below. We'd love to hear from you. We'll see you in the next one.